Hey folks, I want to give a shout out to the Candyman from The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and Spill the Geek Tea because he is an aficionado of ranch dressing uh, created in the US. We'll get to that here in just a second. I almost said created in California. A lot of people think that. That's not true. Uh, this is actually co branded. Uh, Candyman calls it Ranch and his sweet British perspective and his wonderful accent. So I'm going to call it Ranch, Daisy brand, creamy Ranch dip. I mean, look at this. It's a beautiful package. As soon as I saw this in the grocery store, I couldn't resist. And then I got to thinking later, is it sour cream or is it Ranch? Okay, we'll cover that because I thought that Ranch was made with buttermilk. I've actually made it myself a couple of times. But us take a look here. Here's the stock package. Let's get to the Daisy brand. Okay. The Daisy brand is a company that started in 1917 in Chicago. There was a Russian immigrant named Morris Sokolsky. Sokolsky. I knew I was going to mess that up. Morris Sokolsky. And he gave his son Louis a horse and a buggy to start a dairy delivery business. And it was originally known as the National Cheese Company. So that all started in 1917 in Chicago. And now it's a national brand. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people think that ranch dressing was invented in California, and it was not. Okay, here's the actual story. I verified it with two different sources. The first source I used was AI. As we can see here, it was ranch dressing was invented in the early 1950s by Steve Hansen, a plumber working in Alaska. And it was later popularized at the Dude Ranch that he and his wife owned in California. It's been the best-selling salad dressing in the U.S. since 1992. So the invention in Alaska in the early 50s. Steve Hansen was from Nebraska. He was working as a plumbing contractor in remote Alaska, and to make food more appealing to his crew in an area where they had limited access to fresh ingredients, he perfected a creamy buttermilk dressing that used dried herbs and spices. Then, turning up the clock to 1954, California, Henson and his wife Gail moved to California and purchased a property near Santa Barbara, which they named Hidden Valley Ranch. They ran it as a guest ranch and a steakhouse, serving the signature dressing to guests. And then it also operated as a mail order business. It was so popular that they started selling dry seasoning mix in packets for 75 cents a piece that you could order through the mail. So um, the company is owned by Clorox. Yes, the same company that brands bleach as Clorox. In 1972, the Hensons sold Hidden Valley Ranch brand and the recipe for $8 million. That was a lot of money in 1972. And then Clorox adapted the recipe to create a shelf stable bottled version, not requiring refrigeration. That came out in 1983. It became very popular. And here's something that I didn't know until looking into this. Originally, when Cool Ranch Doritos were introduced in 1986, the Cool Ranch salad dressing in bottles was released at the same time. And then by 1992, ranch dressing surpassed Italian to become the top selling salad dressing in the United States. Still holds the title to this day. Now, they do have a website. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. This is the verification of what I have found via AI. Taking a look at the Hidden Valley Ranch website. It's at hiddenvalleyranch.com. And this is at /about us, a link you can find all the way down at the bottom underneath all the recipes. How ranch love conquered the world. Hidden Valley Ranch was invented in 1954. That's when Steve Hansen and his wife Gail purchased 120 acres of sprawling land nestled in the mountains outside of Santa Barbara, California, and started a dude ranch. Over the years, Steve had been perfecting his signature salad dressing, a tangy blend of buttermilk, savory herbs, and spices. His ranch guests couldn't get enough of the stuff, and Hidden Valley Ranch dressing was born. And it wasn't long before guests were hounding Steve for jars of his ranch dressing to bring home. Word spread quickly, and soon Steve was sending little packets of his olive ranch all over the country. And eventually, uh, they purchased a mail order business in order to bring these ranch packets. So Hidden Valley Ranch was a real place. So there you go. Now, let's see what this tastes like. First, we're going to take a look at the ingredients. Cultured cream, salt, dried garlic, cheddar cheese, dried onion, spices, dried chive, and dried parsley. So that's it. That is what's in this. Let's open it up and let's try it. Now, the package is beautiful. If you look at this art, this would go well with any of these veggies, but I'm just going to taste it with tortilla chips because I think I may do a little hack. Okay, there you go. There's the Daisy brand logo. Wow, this looks more like ranch dressing than what I was expecting. My God. This is very liquidy. In fact, it is almost too liquidy. So let me stir it up. Okay, the liquid is just on the top. So technically, this isn't ranch. This is Hidden Valley Ranch flavored Daisy sour cream. And I'm trying not to spill the ranch sour cream in the keyboard. It already gets enough tea in it, spilled in it. Get that? Okay, so let's see what it tastes like. I get dill on the nose, which is one of the main dried ingredients in ranch, I do believe. I would have to look back at my recipe. Let's try it. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. That, okay, it has me reaching for another chip. It delivers. It's exactly what it is. It is an absolutely excellent sour cream dip, flavored with ranch dressing. I'm presuming dry seasonings. But if I was making this myself, I would amp it up a little bit. It needs some heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little bottle of ghost pepper from Japan. This is made by S&B. I believe this is one of the ones that you cannot find in the United States. So every year I bring some back from Japan in my luggage. This is one of my favorite seasonings. So let's go ahead and turn this into spicy ranch with some Japanese ghost pepper seasoning. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, I don't have 3 hands. Let me see if... Yep, there you go. That's what it looks like. Now let's try it. Spicy Daisy Hidden Valley creamy ranch dip. There we go. That hits the spot right there. That hits it. Okay, so I'll give it a 10-10. And especially with the ghost pepper hack using S&B powdered ghost pepper from Japan. Absolutely excellent. I'm happy with that. And the next one in this 2-parter on ranch dressing is going to be some Idahoan mashed potatoes, also seasoned with Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm going to go make that right now. Check back tomorrow at the same time, same place. If you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe. I enjoy doing them. And until next time, Peace out from San Francisco. Bye.